Alright, we're back. We're back with more Layton versus Wright. Last time, Layton was turned to gold and Maya fucking died. Or at least that's what we're told. This game is drowning out my voice in the real life. I don't know if it's drowning it out in the game stream, but I should have balanced it right. So we'll see. For now, though, how about we hop right back into things?
Mr. Wright successfully proved Maya's innocence, but Maya, she tried to help Espella out of the cage and ended up being trapped inside herself. I don't know exactly how that happened, but Mr. Wright, Espella, and I quickly escaped from the courtroom. All we can do now is try to find a safe place where we can hide for a while.
Oh. Here we are in chapter 5. Alright. How we coping? We're not.
What do we do now? We made it out of the courtroom, but everyone's in an uproar. So, where do we go from here? I'm truly sorry. It's my fault that Maya... This all happened because of me. That's not true at all. It's not your fault, Espella. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright?
Huh? Luke, did you say something?
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Espella, it's not your fault. You shouldn't blame yourself.
Mr. Wright, I just said that.
Oh, really?
Mr. Wright?
Well, anyway, at least we managed to save you, Espella.
Yes, but because of that, now Maya...
Maya believed in you. That's why she wanted to protect you.
He's right. So, we can't let ourselves get captured now. Luke?
That settles that then. Okay, let's get moving. We're bound to get caught if we stick around here any longer.
But, where should we go? Everyone's looking for us now.
Well, I was thinking maybe we could go to Patty's shop.
But the knights are certain to be waiting for us there.
Oh, yeah. That's true. My, you certainly managed to get yourselves into quite the predicament. Huh?
That voice! Inquisitor Barnum! Please wait, Inquisitor Barnum. Arrest me, lock me up, I don't care. But these two have nothing to do with this. Take me. I'm the one you want. No way, Espella. None of us are at fault here. We're not the ones who did anything wrong. Luke?
You are accomplices to the Great Witch Bezella and have assisted in her escape. In a manner of speaking, you have been branded an enemy to all of Labyrinthia. There is nowhere you can hide.
But why? Espella isn't the Great Witch. Why can't you understand that?
Then I must ask you, why do you continue to deny the clear allegation that this girl is Bezella?
That's easy. Because we believe in her. I know back in the courtroom I said I didn't believe in Maya, but deep down I believed in her. We all did and we all still do. Luke, that's why I'm going to stand strong. I'm going to stick by Espella's side no matter what.
Is that so? By the way, Sir Blue Knight. The loss of Maya Fey is unfortunate. You have my deepest sympathies. Really? Your deepest sympathies? While such bedlam was indeed unexpected, we should have done more to prevent it. Inquisitor Barnum, I proved Maya's innocence. I admit, indeed you did. And yet, last I saw, she was being dropped into a pit of fire. Tell me, Inquisitor, does that seem like justice to you? All witches are to be cast into the flames. That's the law of the land around here, right? But Maya wasn't a witch! How do you explain that, Inquisitor Barnum? It is truly regrettable. What occurs in the courtroom, it is my responsibility and mine alone. Responsibility? Fine! Then take some responsibility right now! Magic exists here, right? Well, then use some magic and bring Maya back! Cast whatever spell you need to cast and bring her back! There exists no such magic. I cannot undo her death. Sheesh. Tis my blame to bear. If it would bring you solace, then take this sword and strike me. Just stop it! You knights are always ready to get rid of those different from yourselves. Just get out of my sight! I said go! I think I heard something coming from the main gate. Guards! Come and take a look at this!
Mr. Wright! Those voices are getting closer. At this rate, we're...
Exit through the main gate and head east through the forest. You should be able to escape along the small path there.
Huh?
On the outskirts of the city, you will find Rogue's Tavern. You should be safe there.
What? Why are you helping?
Go! Now! You'll be caught if you stay here, and this will all be for naught.
Luke, Mr. Wright, let's go. Yeah, right. Mr. Wright, are you coming?
Okay, let's go. Alright, let's go. Through the marketplace, down to the tavern. No, wait, fuck, go back.
It looks like we made it through the forest. I can't see those knights anywhere. I think we'll be safe in here for a little while.
I'm sorry for all of this, Spella.
Huh?
If we just headed for safety right away, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Mr. Wright?
I need to apologize to you too, Luke.
What?
You've been trying your best this whole time, just to get Spella out of here safely. It's my fault those knights are on our tail, and are probably gonna find us.
But I wouldn't say all's lost just yet. I mean, there's got to be a way to bring Maya back. I'm sure we can find a way.
Come on, Phoenix. You have to keep it together here. These two need you now more than ever.
Well then, how about we make our way to the tavern Inquisitor Barnum mentioned? Yes, that would be Rouge's tavern. I can show you the way. Huh? Hey, it's Bella. You know that place? Oh yes, it looks a bit scary, so I've never been inside before though. But I've come to this side of town often to do my shopping, so I've passed it a few times. I think Miss Mary's goat farm is around here as well. Is that right? Okay, it's just this way. Let's go. Right then, let's get going, Mr. Wright.
Yeah. Hey, Luke?
Yeah? What is it?
I just wanted to thank you for earlier. You really helped me out.
What do you mean?
See, I get it now. I'm not the only one who's just lost someone important to them.
I believe in the Professor. He would never be beaten by something like magic. That would just cast a spell on him, that's all. So, all we have to do is find a way to undo that spell, right?
I see. You know, you're right, Luke.
Professor will come back. I'm sure of it. That's why all I can do for now is keep moving forward. It's what any true gentleman in training would do.
Yeah, I get it. Okay then, let's go.
Right. What's wrong, you two? It's over this way. Hurry up.
Oh, sorry about that. We're coming. The seedy alley. Alright, let's move. That fucking blurry fucking JPEG of Barnum in the background is still haunting us, huh?
Whoa! Luke, what's wrong? Sorry about that, Espella. I just tripped a little, that's all. Is this a potato? Let's see if we can put this back into the basket. Wouldn't want anyone else to trip over it. Oh, crikey, this place really looks like it's seen better days.
Hey! What's with all this racket?
Someone's coming!
This ain't no place for kids. Why don't you tykes run off and find somewhere else to play?
Oh, it's you!
Oh, you're that lad from yesterday, ain't ya?
Is he an acquaintance of yours, Luke?
Not just an acquaintance. This lad and the bloke in the dark hat. They're my saviors. Them two really saved my hide yesterday. These two pulled my fat out of the fryer right when I needed it most.
I guess that's one way of putting it. It's alright, Espella. This man is really a good person.
Oh, that's right, lass. Oh, cat has a face you can trust. Hang on. Where's the bloke with the dark hat anyway?
Well, you see, the Professor, he...
Something mighty unpleasant must have happened from the looks of it. How about we take the conversation inside, eh?
When you say inside, that wouldn't happen to be Rouge's Tavern, would it?
Oh, hey now, didn't think you'd know about a place like that. I bet you must be quite the heartbreaker with the lasses.
That's not it at all. We just have a bit of business to take care of there, that's all.
All right. Just pulling your leg, lad. Well, if you're looking for Rouge's Tavern, you're standing right in front of it. It's the brightest house on this road. You can't miss it. No worries, though. I'll head there with you guys.
Thank you very much. To the tavern. Whoa! Wow, it sure is lively in here. It certainly is. Even more so than I thought. It's so cheerful and everyone seems to be having a good time.
See, it ain't just the shadiest of the shady that hang about here. Well, you do get the occasional rabble-rouse every now and then. For the most part, everyone here is good people. You'll find the head honcho herself over behind the counter. Why not go introduce yourselves? There she is. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, boss lady, I come bearing customers for you.
Turn the volume down before you scare away all my other customers. Use your indoor voice, remember?
OMG, Rouge the Bat.
Customers, you say?
Now, I sort of sprung this on you, and I know they're just a bunch of kids, but that lad there is my savior. Hand to heart. So do me a favor and get the lad a juice. Make it apple. It's on me. Just put it on my tab.
I don't care about that. Did you take a look at that girl? What the heck were you thinking?
Huh?
Do you have a loaf of bread for a brain or something? You fool!
Huh?
That girl is suspected of being the Great Witch Bezella.
Bezella? Are you joking? I didn't know that.
Now see here, Isabella is not Bezella.
We were the ones that proved her innocence and cleared her of the charges. See, boss lady? The lad agrees she's not Bezella. And besides, I knew the girl was innocent from the moment I laid eyes on her.
Cutter, your judgment is about as reliable as paper shoes in the rain. What I'd like to know is, who told you three to come here in the first place? It was Inquisitor Barnum. Really now? So it was him, was it? You guys, listen, don't say a word of this to anyone else, you hear me? It could make life very difficult for our dear Inquisitor.
Right, got it.
I don't know what he expects me to do with you guys, but fine, I'll lend you a hand. You can stay here for the night. There's an empty room you can use upstairs. We don't exactly get the cleanliest type staying here, so forgive the mess. Should be good enough to sleep in, though. Thank you very much.
We really appreciate it.
Don't go touching that spider in the corner, though. That's our security spider.
Oh, does it bite?
We'll find out. Thank you so much. Don't get the wrong idea, kiddos. This place ain't a charity. I expect you to return the favor someday. Whew, I'm sure glad Rouge turned out to be such a nice person. Yes, Mr. Cutter and Miss Rouge are both very kind. It looks like we can rest easy for now. Right, Mr. Wright?
Yup. And I guess we can take this time to do a little sleuthing too, if we wanna. But we should probably rest while we can. Tomorrow's gonna be a very hectic day.
Now that's an idea I can get behind.
Let's go! Luke didn't get his apple juice though. What do you mean I can't examine the schmeat?
You and Inquisitor Barnum know each other? I guess you could say that. Is that right? It's just a bit surprising, I guess. I mean, Inquisitor Barnum is head of the night and you're some ne'er-do-well tavern owner, right? Well, I can't fault you for stating facts, kid. You may both be different, but I get the feeling you really trust one another. Zach is, well, built different from all the other knights in Labyrinthia. Any other night we're nothing more than a bunch of filthy no-good scum. We're the first ones to blame whenever a crime or anything happens out in the town. That's true. Mr. Cutter didn't do anything wrong when the professor and I gave him a hand. Yep, society judges us very harshly, you see. But Zach, he's fair. He doesn't judge anyone based on how innocent or shady they may look or what sort of job they've got. He's only interested in protecting the town with fair and sound judgment. That's why he always helps us out. Interesting. Like I thought, he really is a good person.
The good cop. Yeah. Is that some kind of the bad? Hey, Ollie.
Did you say something? No, it's nothing. It's nothing. Well, I think that's my cue. You take it easy and rest up, okay? If Zach told you to hide out here, then I really doubt the knights will come snooping around. And even if they did come here, we sure as shit wouldn't turn you over to the likes of them. That's good to know. Thank you again, Miss Rouge. You're really too kind. For such a little guy, you sure do know how to keep a level head in a tough spot. Your friend over there, on the other hand, I haven't heard a peep from him this whole time. It's fine. I'm sure he'll be right as rain tomorrow.
Anything else to say, Cutter? This place is where folks like me can come and be ourselves. Boss lady's always helping out anyone that's in trouble. I know she seems a little rough at first, but I always knew she'd end up helping you lot in the end. Also, I saw a taste of what you were saying in the gaming chat earlier, Ollie, but I assume you're enjoying Xenoblade 3?
Everyone here really trusts Rouge, don't they?
No doubt about it, lad. And you know, a gal like that sure demands attention, if you catch my drift.
I don't really think I fully understand what you mean.
Still a bit too green for that, eh, lad? Ooh, would you look at the time? Let's get ready for bed. Your room's upstairs. It's a bit messy, though. Hope you don't mind. Anyway, just enjoy your stay and relax. If you get sleepy, just head on upstairs. They really want us to head upstairs, but there's a coin right here. How can I go to bed when there are coins to be found? There's gotta be one in the chandelier, right? No? Fucking shit. Wait. I love how I hunt for the coins and then never use them. Good hammock.
Well, this must be it. This is the room Rouge was talking about, eh? Oh my, it is quite unique, isn't it?
Is that a statue in the corner? How very avant-garde.
That statue really looks a lot like Mr. Cutter, doesn't it? Hey, I wonder if he made this himself. Not only is Mr. Cutter very nice, it seems he's quite artistic as well.
I don't know if I'd call this art, per se. Anyway, it's just nice to have a safe place to rest for a while.
Uh-huh. We did so much running about today, I'm totally exhausted.
I think we can plan out our next step in the morning. Let's try and get some rest. Barry, it's hitting me hard. Nice. Is the writing, how do I put this? Not less bad, but less anime than Xenoblade 2?
Right.
If only I'd been able to save you. It never would have come to this. Definitely? Alright, nice. It's a picture if I'm not trying to call it art. Phoenix Luigi, right? God. Nice. Just great. I should be ready to pass out right now, but I just can't fall asleep. I'm a little thirsty. Maybe I should go grab some water. Phoenix Wright says stay hydrated, and you should too. On that note, I'm taking a sip of water. Looks like the party's over. Everyone must have gone home by now. I'll just grab some water and head back to the room. Like hell you are. Look at that objective, right? You got somebody to talk to and drama dump to. Come on.
What's up? Can't get to sleep?
Yeah, I'm absolutely beat, but I just can't keep my eyes shut.
You don't say.
It looks like you got your work cut out for you cleaning up this place. Do you need a hand?
Nah, it's fine. The house rule is you make a mess, you clean it.
The no pun looks so fluffy. Nice. I've been considering, actually. I wouldn't do it for a while, but I've been considering picking up Xenoblade 3 and streaming it like I did with Xenoblade 1. But that also leaves the question of how I would go about Xenoblade 2, because I don't really enjoy that game from a gameplay standpoint, but I kind of need to know like how it goes probably to get to 3. I'm considering maybe doing like some sort of like watch party through the story, like a couple of streams where I just watch through the story maybe, but I'm not sure if I'd get all the necessary information that way. But either way, I am at least a little interested from all the good shit I've heard about Xenoblade 3 already. I'm a little interested to get into the rest of the series at some point. Minus X, because I don't really have a good way to play X. Yeah, it made it. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I wasn't huge on how they changed the gameplay either. But apparently, according to most people, that's because the tutorials did a dog shit job of explaining things. But I'm thinking at this point, if I went back to it, I would probably just, like, watch the story, probably. But I'm interested in picking up 3 at some point. So, you know. Anyway, that's the Xenoblade tangent, I guess.
Those dummies couldn't keep their eyes open. I'll make them clean up in the morning. Huh? So, hasn't everyone gone home? Couldn't exactly let them go home in that state, so I shoved them all upstairs for the night. This is both their home and shelter. I mean, don't tell me you can't hear their loud snoring from down here.
It's got that Mario and Luigi Dream Team isms. Oof. That's unfortunate. I was going to say I assume there's no way to turn them off, but also, like, I'm assuming with a game like Xenoblade, even if they are overabundant, why would you turn them off? Because there's probably some important information in there. In here, I thought that was my stomach growling this whole time.
So, you must have come down here for something, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. I came down for a glass of water.
Alright. But you'll have to earn it first. You win at my game, and I'll get you any drink you want. On the house.
Did you say game? What kind of game?
Come on, you saw that red exclamation point, didn't ya? Silence!
Whoa, now that was totally unexpected. I'm really sorry if I said something wrong.
Now don't you go getting the wrong idea. I only drew this knife to use in this puzzle I've made for ya.
Oh shit. Puzzle 42. Chalice challenge. I hate the internet. Slide the red chalice to the bottom right-hand corner of the table. Use the knife to bounce the red chalice across the table. The direction of the slide depends on the angle of the knife. Be careful not to deliver any green chalices as the cups switch places when they hit each other. Okay, touch the knife to change its direction. If one of the chalices slides off the table or if a green chalice is delivered to finish, you'll have to try again. Alright. But yeah, we're talking about the building blocks of Greatest Attorney. We got the hallowed chalice right here. God. So that would bring that there, and that would bonk, 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 and then you'd bonk, and then you'd die. Then you'd bonk, and then you'd bonk, and you'd bonk, and then wait. I'm making progress. I need to draw it out. I need to draw the line. Okay. So let's go boink, a boink, and then a boink, 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 and then bump, 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 and then bump, bump. And if I did that one down there, and that one over here, and I think I might be overthinking it. But let me flip those over real quick, these corner ones. Boink. Doop. Okay, wait. Let me start over. Whoop, and that would go, boop. Oh, wait, shit, yeah, if I turn that one over, that just goes like that, huh? Boink. Doot. Whoop. I think that would be right. Check it. You know, I'm surprised Great Ace Attorney didn't have, like... Well, I mean, I guess Barrack has all of his chalices stored under the,
I await your verdict.
I guess it has, like,
Puzzle solved.
I'm trying to phrase it right. I guess he has all of his chalices, like, underneath his desk. But I'm surprised they didn't, like, do the Easy Godot reference and have one, like, slide in for him to catch. In Greatest Attorney? I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's been a rough day. My mind is all over the place. If you're looking for the tougher challenge, try talking to Root. She's bound to have a harder puzzle sitting around somewhere. No thanks, I'm good.
Not too shabby, Tiger. Well, a promise is a promise. You can have any drink you want, no charge. Refills included, just say the word.
Thank you. I think I'll take you up on that offer.
You earned it, you know. Never saw anyone around these parts take down a puzzle like that so fast.
It was pure luck, trust me. If you want a puzzle expert, Luke is the one to talk to.
Oh, you mean that sharp-looking kid, right? You know, for someone so young, he's got a good head on his shoulders, that one. Looks like he's been through a lot.
Yeah, he sure has. He seems to be in good spirits, but deep inside he must be hurting real bad. He just lost someone very dear to him, but he's trying so hard to hide it. And there's Espella. She had a new accusation thrown at her and is at risk of being burned alive. And Maya. I can't stop thinking how her death was completely my fault. That's why I need to be stronger. But I can't. I just feel so hopeless. I'm the only one who can protect Luke and Espella. But I'm scared. I'm scared that what happened to Maya will happen again.
Maya, huh? I caught wind of what happened today in court. She seemed very important to you.
I'm alright. I'm just not sure I can protect those two. More than that, I just don't want them to think I might fail them.
You want to protect them and don't want them to think you'll fail, huh? That all sounds well and good, but you want to know what I think? I think you're just telling yourself what you want to hear.
Huh? What do you mean?
I think the words coming out of your mouth right now are downright selfish.
Hey, what are you...
Have you taken a second to step back from your wallowing and think how worried they Have you taken a step back from your wallowing and to think about how worried they must be about you right now?
To be fair, it's a mouthful of a sentence, so it makes sense I tripped on it.
So it's hopeless, huh? Do you think those kids are hopeless too? Don't make me laugh. You want to see hopeless? That's easy. Just take a look in the mirror.
Ow.
How do you expect to protect those two if you can't even manage to get a hold of yourself? It's okay. I'll get it. You had some really, really rough stuff happen to you today. Unimaginably sad, emotionally trying stuff. That's why the first thing you need to do is just accept it. Accept it all. The sadness, the remorse, everything. Honestly, I don't blame you for expressing just how hard this whole situation has been on you. Who could?
I can never forgive myself for letting this happen. I couldn't do anything. Not a single thing. I did nothing to help Maya at all. Maya, she gave her own life to save Espella. If only I'd been quicker. If only I could have done something. Maya would still be... She'd still be here by my side. It's all my fault.
Oh, Luke, what are you doing here? Oh, Espella, what are you doing up at this time? I couldn't sleep. I thought I'd just get a glass of water. Huh? Who's that over there? Is that Miss Rouge and Mr. Wright? Hey, we should head back to bed, Espella. We have an early start tomorrow, after all. You're right. Mr. Wright.
Oof. That fucking music box version of Turnabout Sisters always fucking gives me chills, though. Ow. Fucking ow.
Mr. Wright.
Oh, sorry, Luke. Did I wake you up? Is Isabella still asleep?
Yep, she's out like a light. She must have been really tired.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright?
Hmm?
Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna give 210%.
Whoa! Where'd that come from all of a sudden?
I just want to help you stay focused, Mr. Wright.
Luke?
I'm sure with Isabella and me on your side, we can take on anything that comes our way. There's no puzzle out there tough enough to stop the likes of us.
No puzzle too tough, huh? That sure sounds like the Luke I know.
I guess it does, huh?
Luke, you've really helped me get back on my feet. I can definitely see why you're the professor's apprentice.
That I am.
Let's give it our best, Luke, as an ace attorney and ace apprentice.
Right you are.
Alright, so what do you say we get some rest, huh?
I'm all for that. Good night, Mr. Wright.
Good night, Luke. God, yeah, they just have like I don't always, I mean, like, the writing in the game isn't always super tight, but I think they nail the
next
characters
parade
really well. Oh shit,
It's the
dialogue.
most crucial one yet.
But yeah, I think they really nail, like, the character moments where they count.
Yes, my lord, I understand.
I leave the rest in your hands. Please take care of Espella.
Yes.
You have had to endure much thus far, but understand that the end is near.
Indeed.
Oh, I see. Is that a hint of contempt I see in you, Inquisitor Darklaw?
Huh?
I must rest.
What a foolish man. You will know soon enough. Soon you will see the advent of a new story. And you will pay for all of your mistakes.
Huh? The advent of a new story? I wonder, what could she be planning? It's true, strange things have been occurring within the story. Such as the storyteller making Espella Cantabella his own daughter, a witch. Why would he write such a thing? Something is not right. Should I investigate further?
Wolf. Good morning, Luke. Spella. Did you guys sleep all right?
Yes, thank you. I slept very well. Me too. I'm recharged and ready to get started, Mr. Wright.
Looks like someone got plenty of rest last night.
That's right. A lack of sleep leads to a weary mind, after all.
Okay, guys, let's decide on where we should investigate first.
Well, it would probably be safer if we avoid going to the town center for now. That's right. Inquisitor Barnum did say there was nowhere we could hide.
All right then, Let's just stick to this area then, and see what information we can find. Got Great Witch Bazilla has to be a pretty important part of Labyrinthia's history.
Right you are. I mean, she is called the legendary Great Witch. I'm confident someone can tell us something.
Yeah, there's bound to be a clue out there somewhere that can shed some light on this thing.
I think you're right. Detective Accidenti mentioned some things about Labyrinthia on his letter to the professor, too. He wrote that this town is shrouded in secrecy, and where there are secrets, you can bet there are clues.
We should investigate this area first. There are no knights patrolling around here. I guess they really do avoid this part of town, huh? I'm sure we can get a lot of information from the townsfolk.
Now that you mention it, isn't this near where Spella had that run-in with those two guys? Yes, it is. It's about halfway from the marketplace. And in that case, I think there's a possibility we'll find someone with a connection to what's happened. And that means more information on the witches for us.
You got it, Luke. We got 2 weeks to gather as much information as possible.
Oh no, that's right.
What's wrong, Luke?
I didn't mean to startle anyone. I just forgot to mention. The next parade isn't actually in 2 weeks.
Huh? It's not?
That no-kid storyteller changed the day of the parade by writing in his book. He just changed it right there in front of us.
He rewrote the story? Then, what exactly is the next parade?
Well, it's sort of actually today, Mr. Wright.
What? What? Did you just say today? No way. Man, talk about time slipping away.
I think they've already started preparing for the festival. It looks like it might start this evening.
Just our luck.
Mr. Wright?
Okay, this gives us all the more reason to start investigating right away. Let's see what kind of clues we can find today while there's still time. I'm sure we can find something on the Great Witch Bazilla.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do our best to find some clues.
Let's go down to the market. Although it doesn't look like we can leave the tavern just yet.
Oh, Spella, hold on a second. Huh? Me? Think you could give me a hand around the place? Things have gotten a bit busy around here, and I'm a bit short-staffed at the moment. But I have to... Miss Rouge, we really have to get going.
Actually, that might be a good idea. What do you think, Espella?
Well...
You'd definitely be a lot safer here. Just leave the investigation to us.
Okay, if you think that's best. Just... both of you be careful out there.
Of course, we'll be back soon with lots of info.
Is it really okay to just leave a Spella here, Mr. Wright?
I don't think Rouge really needed any help. I think she's actually looking out for Espella.
Huh? She is?
Espella's just been accused of being Bazella. Who knows what would happen if she set foot outside in the town.
Oh.
Spella's already been through so much. I don't think angry villagers and knights with sharp swords are gonna help her. Looks like this investigation is on us, Luke. Let's get out there and find ourselves some clues.
The Ace Attorney and Ace Apprentice are on the case.
Let's fucking go. I don't want to talk to Bardley. Fuck that guy. Nah, he's cool. I'm just being a dick.
This place is so different during the day. It's absolutely bustling. Vegetable vendors, tailor shops, bazaars. There are lots of different shops all over the place.
Looks like this must be the marketplace.
A marketplace? Ooh, that sounds like fun.
How about we take a look around while we check for clues?
But Mr. Wright, we have to make sure we focus on the investigation as well, okay?
Wow, look, it's super serious.
Huh? Hey, Mr. Wright, look! Isn't that Mr. Nightle and Miss Mary standing over there?
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, Espella did say that Miss Mary's farm is somewhere around here, didn't she? I don't see any knights around anywhere. I wonder what Nightle is doing here. Hey, you two.
Fresh milk of Labyrinthia. You won't find a bargain like this anywhere else. Oh, we meet again. Are you here to purchase some of my fine milk?
Uh-oh, I'm afraid not. Sorry. We'll be sure to pick up some next time. Anyway, you didn't happen to see any knights come by here, did you?
Knights? No, not today. Speaking of which, I heard there was a big to-do over the witch trial last night. You wouldn't have something to do with that, now would you?
No! We didn't do a thing, did we, Luke?
That's right, we didn't do anything, honest. Well, okay, that's a relief. We wouldn't want Mummy's little milk muffin getting all spooked because of your antics now, would we?
Never use the term milk muffin in front of me ever fucking again. Yes, ma'am. Well, be careful not to spook your little milk muffin. Perry, you got something you want to say?
Mr. Nightle, is that you?
What are you doing around here? Is it not obvious? I am selling potatoes. I see. I shall never forget that fateful day. That fateful witch trial. Truth is, the following morning, I had my entrance exam to join the Order of the Knights. Is that right? But the night of that trial, what happened in that courtroom? That was also the night you made me a complete laughingstock. And not only that, because you dragged that trial so late into the night, I overslept.
So you must have ended up being late to your exam, huh?
That's totally not my fault.
Well, good luck on the next exam, Mr. Nightle.
I've abandoned such a title.
Huh?
I live, eat, and breathe potatoes now. Potatoes, my life. The journey of a potato seller is a long and arduous one. You can now address me as Spudley. Alright, Spudley. I'll take 2 potatoes, please. Yeah, my thanks, Sir Blue Knight. The joke would have been like 5 times better if they changed his name on the text box to Spudley. All I'm gonna say on that.
It seems the knights haven't been looking for us here.
Guess not. I'd really like to stick around and see what other information we can find.
But the only other people around here look a little shady, if you ask me.
All the more reason we should ask. I'm sure they've heard all sorts of rumblings out here. Espella would be a nervous wreck waiting for us to get back with some information. Or must be. We can't go back empty-handed, right?
You're right. Well then, let's get back on the case. How about we try looking over there, Mr. Wright?
Oh, animated cutscene. That's how you know it's important. And it also means I can take a drink of water and stop talking so much, but I'm still talking anyway. Oh, Ron! Ooh. I really missed the opportunity. I really missed a perfect opportunity for a...
Was that an explosion? What could have exploded like that?
Luke, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. How about you, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, I think I'm okay, considering.
Phew, that's a relief.
What could have caused that explosion? They choose the weirdest lines sometimes to voice. And of all places, why the middle of the marketplace? Like, sometimes they choose the right ones, like the breakdowns, but like, other times it's like, why this scene? Like, you didn't voice, like, Phoenix's big emotional moment in the bar, but you voiced that? Okay.
Mr. Wright, do you think... could a witch have done this? We know they can summon fire and turn people into gold. There's no doubt about it. This has to be the work of magic.
I agree. At least it sure seems likely.
We should go investigate the area of the blast. Let's go, Mr. Wright. I'm sure we'll find something that'll give us a regard. I'm sure we'll find something that'll give us a lead regarding the witches.
Right. And if we come across anyone injured, let's give them a hand, alright?
In that case, how about we split up? I'll go and check that side over there.
There he is. That's the boy. Are you two okay?
Why must the fates conspire against me?
I failed to become a knight. And now just look at my potatoes. They're all baked. Every last one of them. Who would ever buy a baked potato? Whoa. Calm down there, Spudley. Idle is dead. Spudley is no more. Oh, true fate of storyteller. Please tell me what should I do now? Hey now, come on, Spudley. Your potatoes are just a little baked. They're still good.
Here's an idea. Why don't you just give yourself a temporary name until you decide what you should do?
That's it. After all, what is a man? Ha! Henceforth, I shall be known as the ever-pondering Sir Whatley. Identity crisis averted. Let's get going, Luke.
Okay.
Is Mary okay?
Oh dear, why do all the strangest things always happen on this side of town?
Always happen? Miss Mary, did something else happen here?
Isn't it obvious? This area was perfectly peaceful before you started trying to defend every witch out there. You do remember the incident with Robs and Mugs, don't you?
Oh yeah, that happened right around here, didn't it?
Yes, right on the footpath that leads to the courthouse through the forest. You know, I just remembered something rather strange.
What's that?
Just before the blast, I saw a bright spark on the ground.
A bright spark?
Truth be told, I noticed the same thing back when those flames erupted too.
So you saw a spark of light on the ground?
Yes, I definitely saw it. I definitely saw a spark on the ground.
And you say this was before the explosion? Could it have something to do with magic?
I'm afraid I couldn't say. Snowy and I will be staying far, far, far away from this mess. We're not getting dragged into any trials. Now I have to get back to the farm. I have to go protect my precious little lovelies.
Oh boy. See, the crazy goat lady is still as crazy as ever. What is that?
What's this? It kind of looks like a bell? I can't describe it, but something's weird about this bell.
It begins.
Huh? Hey, you! Wait!
Who's that? Wait, just a moment!
Hey, Luke! Are you okay? It's you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But also, oh.
Wait a second. Haven't we seen her somewhere before?
No way. I don't get it. There's no way you should be alive.
What? Oh, I remember where we saw her. It was at the other trial. Weren't you?
Miss Kira.
You're right. It is Miss Kira.
Yeah, she was supposed to have been dropped into the flames. We saw it with our own eyes.
I must go.
Wait a minute, Miss Kira. I just want to ask you a few questions.
I must go. Quickly. If I fail my task, I cannot return.
Task?
Tell us, Miss Kira. How is it that you're still alive?
I must go.
What?
Just like that, she's gone,
Did
huh?
you see that?
She just vanished.
Was that the spell Demir?
I don't think so. Remember, to cast magic, you need to be carrying a Telea Magica. And we didn't hear her say any sort of incantation, so... But I did see her ring that small bell.
That bell. What do you think it's for? Mr. Wright?
Miss Kira should have died when she was dropped into the fire, but she looked alive to me just now. If that's the case, then maybe... Maya! Hey, Luke!
Yes?
Let's head back to Rouge's place. I just thought of one more place we need to search.
Hey?
He's
But
hopeful.
why?
It's an improvement.
There's no time to explain. We have to get back. Espella will want to hear this too.
Okay, got it.
To the tavern. Whoop.
Oh, Mr. Wright, Luke, I heard a loud bang coming from the town. Did something happen there? There was a huge explosion. Thankfully, no one was hurt. An explosion?
We don't know for certain, but I suspect magic was involved.
Magic, you say? Oh yeah, that reminds me. You're not gonna believe who we just ran into. Ow, Miss Kira. Kira? But that can't be right. I mean, she...
Wait a minute, guys. Can I just say something?
Yes, what is it?
Something. What? I asked if I could say something. I still can't believe it myself, but Luke and I definitely saw Kira in town today.
Couldn't she have been brought back with magic somehow?
I don't think so. Remember, Inquisitor Barnum said that no such magic exists.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Regardless, the reality is Kira should have been burned after a trial, but is somehow now alive again. That means, as crazy as it sounds, there's still hope.
You mean... There's a chance Maya is still alive? What?
That's right.
Maya is still alive? Are you absolutely certain, Mr. Wright?
I think so. I mean, if magic isn't the reason for Kira's sudden reappearance, there's only one place we really need to investigate.
I think I know. The fire cage back at the courtroom, right?
Exactly. I have a hunch there's more to that cage than meets the eye. I bet if we search that place inside and out, we're bound to uncover some kind of huge secret.
We should hurry then.
Yeah, there's just one small problem. We got the entire knighthood looking for us. How can we sneak back in there without getting caught?
got it. Don't worry, Mr. Wright. Just leave it to me. Eve told you about a hidden entrance behind the courtroom. It's the same secret entrance I used to help Espella escape from the courtroom. Huh? Eve told you? Anyway, we should get going, right? What's with all the commotion? Did I hear someone say there was an explosion in town? That's right, Miss Rouge. No one was hurt, but a few stores were destroyed. Is that so? Miss Rouge, what do you think will happen to the street stall owners now their stalls are gone? In fact, if I know, they probably won't be able to open their stalls for a while. I say we all look on the bright side. At least no one was hurt, right? With the townsfolk, my little group of good-for-nothings here helping out, everything will be rebuilt in no time. A little hard work wouldn't hurt the lazy bums, trust me. Don't you worry about the townsfolk. Just leave them to me. You have your own things to be thinking about. Well, are you headed out or what? Yes, if that's all right. I'm terribly sorry for leaving in the middle of helping you, Miss Rouge. It's fine. Don't we worry your pretty little head over it, Espella. Thank you so much, Miss Rouge, for everything. All right. Don't get all mushy on me. Just get out there and get it done. Boink, let's move. Well, it looks like the Knights haven't tried searching for us out here, huh? So, where do we go now? We take the hidden passage into the courtroom, of course. Espella, you remember it, right? You mean the passage we used to escape yesterday? That's right. Luke, how do you know about the secret passage anyway? I had no idea such a thing could exist here in the courtroom. Well, it was hidden within a puzzle. Answering it correctly unlocks the door. But I closed the door just to be on the safe side. All I have to do is solve the puzzle again to open the way. Alright. It's in your capable hands then, Luke. Right. The entrance is right over there. Alright, let's go. Puzzle 48. The passageway to the courtroom must be around here somewhere. The floor panel hiding the passageway should satisfy these conditions. Mr. Wright and I only have to cross one or two of the stone bridges to get there. Its neighboring panels don't have flags. The panel has a lit candle on it, and its sides directly touch only two other panels. Okay. Oh, okay. You can do it with the D-pad as well. Or the circle pad, yep. Boink. Okay, Mr. Bright and I only have to cross one. Can you just keep it open while I'm... One or two of the stone bridges to get there. Okay. Well, by the way they say one or two, I think that means one has to cross one and the other has to cross two. So I guess I can rule out this and this because Luke would have to cross more than two to get to those. Well, this one at least, yeah. Definitely not over here. Wait. These neighboring panels don't have flags. Okay. So that means boink, 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 boink. Boink, 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 boink.
Boy, that rolls out so much already, actually. I think that's all the flags. The panel has a lit candle on it. Boink. Bump, bump. Bump. Well, I mean, I know that one. I can just cross out all of that. Bump. And its sides directly touch only 2 other panels. Okay. Bump, bump. Okay. Bump, bump. Okay, I'm doing process of elimination here. 3, 1, 2, but that one's out. 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. So it could be that one. It could be that one down there. It could be either that one. It could be either this one or this one, I think. So of course I'm gonna choose this one.
Don't worry. Leave this one to me.
Nice!
Oh, let me do the next one too.
We found it! This should lead us straight into the courtroom. There, it's open. Now we can head inside.
Job well done, Ace Apprentice. Now let's hurry in. It's really cramped in here.
We're almost there, Mr. Wright.
You alright, fella? Not long now.
Uh-huh. Yes, I'm fine.
Man, I hate these dark, narrow spaces. I guess I'm a little bit claustrophobic.
Oh, I can see lights.
Holy shit, it's the Great Ace Attorney, prison. Ouch, that smarts. Secret entrance in the ceiling, huh? What are the odds?
Doesn't look like we can go out the way we came in, does it?
Let's not focus about how we'll go back for a time being.
Yes, you're right, but where do we end up exactly? It looks like one of those cells underneath the courtroom. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I must have taken the wrong turn somewhere. But we should get to the courtroom if we continue straight from here.
What are you... Oh, wait.
What are you...
Miss Grey Earl?
Miss Grey Earl? You're okay. Miss Cantabella, are you unharmed?
Thank goodness. We're all so worried about you. So it looks like they didn't feed you to the flames after all.
It's all due to your brilliant defense work.
Well,
To argue that even if I was a witch, I still did not commit the crime. Your words seem to have a profound effect on the judge and somehow changed his mind. I'm currently awaiting my new sentence instead of being sent to the flames. I'm truly, truly thankful to you.
it's nothing. I'm just glad I was able to help you.
And yet, I must also apologize to you
Huh?
for what happened to Miss Fay. It was truly tragic, and I was the cause of it all. Simply even thinking back on it is difficult. Miss Grey Earl, there's something you really should know. What? What do you mean? Earlier today in town, we saw someone who we thought had been sent to the flames. We saw Miss Kira. What did you just say? But if I remember correctly, there is no magic that can bring back the dead. Yep, that's right. And I imagine there isn't anything in alchemy that can do that either, is there?
Nothing that's, nothing that is, sacred anyway. Equivalent exchange.
Master Belduke always used to say, alchemy is logical. Its very existence is tied to the natural order of the world. To break the rules, to try and swim against the tide of Mother Nature herself. Therefore, the dead cannot be returned to the world of the living. That is the natural order of the world. I see. There's one more thing. Bringing the dead back to life violates all logic, yet if what you say is true and you did in fact see Miss Kira today, then I imagine you believe there has to be some manner of trickery present that can supposedly bring back the dead. That means the reason you have all put yourselves in great danger coming here is so you can find out the true nature of this trickery. Specifically the fire cage. That's incredible, Miss Grey Earl. That's exactly why we're here. We're going to inspect that fire cage inside and out and see if there's anything strange about it. The Chamber of Fire is located just past the waiting area. However, there may be guards stationed there at the moment. Getting past them undetected is going to be rather difficult. That would be my fault. I accidentally led us down the wrong path.
Taking that wrong path is how we ended up meeting Miss Grey Earl, Luke.
Huh? He's right. He's right, Luke. We were able to meet her thanks to you. I agree. I'm glad we all managed to meet again. Really?
Well, anyway, we've got to think about how we can get past those guards.
If it pleases you, I ask that you leave those guards to me, Mr. Wright. Huh? I'll draw their attention. Then while they're distracted, you sneak past them into the Chamber of Fire.
But Miss Grey Earl, we wouldn't want to get you into any more trouble.
Not at all. Nothing I can do will ever repay you for what you've done for me. Please allow me the honor of assisting you just this once.
Alright, we won't forget this, Miss Grey Earl.
Ah! Guards! Guards, please! It's most urgent!
What? What's going on in there? It's coming from the Death Nail dungeon! Hurry! It looks like she did it. They're gone.
It would seem all the guards bolted off in the direction of the cells when they heard her voice. Let's head inside before they come back.
Right. Come on, let's go. Yo, let's go to the Why is Barnum still in the background? He's just there. Barnum moment, impact font, bottom text.
So here we are again.
Don't worry, Luke. It's different this time. Last time there was nothing but despair. But this time there's a glimmer of hope.
Wow, Mr. Wright, have you been playing Danganronpa lately?
What? How do you know what Danganronpa is?
Oh, so you have...
I did not directly answer your question, Luke.
Excuse me, Luke, Mr. Wright,
Oh, yes, Isabella?
what is Danganronpa?
It's best we don't get into that right now.
Right you are! Alright, let's try and find some clues now that there isn't anyone inside this contraption. Isabelle's right! Let's finally get to the bottom of this!
Yeah, let's get started. How about we start by checking out the area around the contraption?
Well, there's coins everywhere.
Yep, there sure are. Not really much of a railing here. One good trip, it's a one-way trip down.
The cage has been hoisted up into the air. I still remember how terrifying it was to be trapped in there. I wonder if there's some sort of trick we don't know about the inside of that cage.
I'm not too sure, Luke. It's hard to tell from looking at it from down here. I remember seeing a knight pull this lever here last time.
Maybe we should give it a pull. That way we'll be able to see from here if anything changes or moves. Good idea, Spella. Let's give it a shot. It won't budge.
Luke, do you need me to give it a shot?
It's not that. It just keeps getting stuck. Halfway.
It stops halfway.
Perhaps. Maybe it doesn't move unless someone is inside the cage?
That's a possibility. But who in their right mind would be crazy enough to go inside? I'll do it.
I'll go inside, Mr. Wright.
Oh, really? I mean, Spella, no way am I letting you get inside that thing. We've been trying to keep you out of the fire, remember? I'll do it. Granted, I'm not a big fan of heights, but there has to be some sort of trick to this whole thing. I don't think there's anything to worry about.
Mr. Wright?
What's up, Luke?
I'll get inside. Please, let me go inside and try it out.
Luke?
Luke! Just like Mr. Wright said. There's a hidden trick behind this device. I think so too, and I believe in Mr. Wright.
Yeah, but you really shouldn't be putting yourself in harm's way.
It's no problem for an ace apprentice and gentleman in training, Luke Triton. There's more to this fire pit than meets the eye, and it's up to us to get to the bottom of it. The parade is going to start before we know it. Let's hurry, Mr. Wright.
Okay, fine. But promise me you'll get out of there at the first sign of danger, alright?
I promise.
Alright, Luke. Are you ready?
Ready whenever you are. Luke, be careful. Don't worry, Isabella. Remember what Miss Greyo said earlier? It's impossible to bring people back from the dead. So that means this whole thing must be fake. Yes, you're right.
Okay, here we go.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Wright, don't hesitate, just pull it.
No, it's not that. It's this lever. It looks like it's actually a puzzle, if you can believe that.
What? Oh, damn, now I really gotta get out of here. Let me see that shit.
Incorrectly placed parts are preventing the mechanism from working. Line up the cogs from each of the parts to the circular marks in the device and correctly place all 6 parts inside the device. Okay, it looks like it's just sliding. I don't need to rotate anything. Okay. I can place this right here in the corner, maybe. That is indeed the first piece, little Luke. But where can this go? Where all 3 line up? Here, maybe? Wait, can I move it? Yeah, okay, I can. If it ain't right, then I can fix it. Okay. That puzzle ain't right. This would work for that. No. Wait. But also, this seems like the only place that would be able to go. Maybe come back to... Wait, fuck. Okay, I'm dumb. It just goes up a little higher. Yeet. And the last one goes here. Easy. Oh no.
I await your verdict. Puzzle solved. Take that!
With a dull thud, the cage begins to lower.
Oh no! Luke!
Luke, are you all right?
There's no fire, but falling like that was a bit scary. Hey guys, can you hear me? Mr. Wright, did you hear that? It's Luke.
We hear you very loud and clear, Luke.
I'm all right. Why not try jumping down here yourselves? Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Should we go see what's down there?
Just like we thought, there's definitely something fishy behind this contraption. Which means Maya must be. All right, let's go, Espella.
Okay.
Whoa!
Ah! Ah!
Ugh.
Ow, ow, ow. I'm so sorry. Are you okay, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, I'm fine, Espella. I'm pretty used to breaking people's falls. I wonder where we ended up.
Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, look! I think someone's coming!
This is bad. There's nowhere we can hide.
Hey, there's a wagon. Maybe we can hide inside.
Huh? Well, I guess, but it looks kind of a tight fit for all three of us, doesn't it?
The wagon's cargo is all over the place. Oh no, they're getting closer. No problem. The professor's apprentice is on the job.
Let's fucking go, Luke moment. Someone's coming. You'll have to hide inside the wagon before he spots you. It looks as if it's going to be a tight fit for 3 people plus the wagon's cargo. It will take some rearranging to fit everything. There are few ways to solve this puzzle, but it might be easier if Phoenix enters last. Alright, we'll put you up there for now then. Boink, yoink. Hit that yoinky splonky, please. Okay, wait. And yeah, then that goes there. Yeah, the puzzle art's usually real good, yeah. Then from there, I don't know about that actually. Yeah, if I put him in the corner, then I think we might be fine. Oh yeah, I see it. I get it now. Wait, do I? Perry, are you sure you get it? Wait. There we go.
See what you think of this.
The rare slide puzzle that Perry doesn't really struggle on for 10
From a
minutes.
gentleman in training.
Good job. It might not be the most comfortable ride, but at least everyone is well hidden. Just where is this wagon headed?
Oh, what's this? I don't remember there being this much cargo. Oh well, these old eyes must be playing tricks on me again.
Whew! Looks like we're in the clear.
Hey, I've seen that old lady before.
Wait, really? When?
When I first arrived in Labyrinthia, the professor and I woke up right here in this wagon.
So you mean this driver is...
Yeah, she's the same old lady that was driving the wagon last time.
In that case, do you think this wagon might be able to take us outside of the town?
Maybe the witches that were burned alive were transported somewhere in this wagon.
You could be right.
Then Maya could be...
Oh hey, what do you know? Maya's alive.
I'm afraid I
There
have to
he is.
intervene.
That's my boy. That's my
You see,
Chad.
Protecting a young lady in distress is the duty of every gentleman.
Professor!
Are you all right, Miss Fay?
Professor? What are you doing here?
We shall speak later. It's best we make our way out of here. Now then, which one of you is first?
Huh? They're not doing anything. You think maybe your impressive stick work scared them stiff?
Either way, now is our chance. Come, let's head into the forest. We should be able to lose them there.
Let's fucking go. Mysterious robed figures seem to be circling the area. Their lanterns allow them to see 3 spaces in front of them. Guide Professor Layton to the bottom exit and guide Maya to the top. Keep in mind that whenever either of them moves 1 space, so will the robed figures. Get them both to their respective goals. Oh. Ah, okay, I gotta switch up. Ah, I gotta restart. I think I already fucked it up. Boink. Maya should be fine there, mostly. Layton's not, though. I gotta... Okay. Wait. Let's see. So glad they have 0 depth perception. Oh my god. Can I just? Oh, I can just. Nice. Not like that. Okay, but now what, Layton? I meant to switch to Maya. Like that. Okay, okay.
Allow me
I
to show
almost
you
fucked
my
myself up
problem-solving
for a
skills.
second there. Boink.
Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
Whew. Now let's get out of that forest.
That's a relief. I don't see anyone following us.
Not quite, Miss Fay. I'm afraid we cannot be so sure just yet. It will be safer if we continue on ahead. Now then, follow my lead.
You got it, Professor.
Let's go. Let's get out of this surprisingly beautiful forest. Any more thing? Burnham is still in the fucking background. That is insane. Fucking crazy. We should be safe here. Miss Fay, are you hurt?
Nope, I'm right as rain. Thank you for saving me back there. Looks like you're all back to normal, Professor. Not as shiny and way more talkative.
What do you mean by back to normal?
You returned to gold, Professor. Someone cast a magic spell on you.
A magic spell? On me, you say?
Let me refresh your memory. You remember that witch that appeared when we were in Mr. Beldu's house, don't you?
Indeed. So you're saying that was when a magic spell was cast on me?
That's right. You were super golden and super shiny.
Super shiny and golden. Most fascinating.
Do you not remember any of that?
Sadly, I do not. To tell you the truth, I have no recollection of what happened to me then. It seems I lost consciousness immediately after the witch appeared. And when I regained consciousness, I was already in this forest.
Huh. So then, do you think maybe they carried you here after the trial?
After the trial? Then that must mean...
Yep, you were the unfortunate victim of witchcraft in that trial, Professor.
How extraordinary. Miss Faye, could you please bring me up to date on everything that happened after my disappearance? What about Luke and Mr. Wright? Are they okay? I recall Luke and I heading to Sir Belduke's house. We thought you and Mr. Wright were in danger.
Yeah, I think they're alright. So much has happened. Where do I even start?
Did I hear you correctly? You said that one of my arms broke off?
Yep, the right arm. Snappo!
And so, Miss Faye, you were charged with using magic?
Yep, that's right. And then Luke cries little eyes out, and the parrot on Luke's head testified its little beak off.
That must have been quite the sight. But I must say this situation has certainly piqued my interest. I see. My apologies, Miss Faye. Had I had the strength at the time, I could have been of more help.
No way, Professor. You saved me just a moment ago.
And quite the close call it was. By the way, Miss Faye, why are you in this forest?
That is a very good question. Nick managed to prove my innocence, but I still ended up being thrown into the fire.
You were found innocent, yet still sent to the fire?
Well, anyways, so much weird stuff has happened since then.
It would seem so, yes.
But it's strange. There must have been more to that cage I was trapped in, like a trick or something.
A trick?
Yeah, the cage dropped down through the chamber and then came to a stop just above a wagon. That wagon was how I ended up here.
It seemed there was more to that fire chamber than I originally thought.
Then when I saw those things, I tried to get away. But as you saw back there, they found me. I thought I was a goner.
And that's when I appeared, is that correct?
Yep, that's right.
Is something the matter, Miss Faye?
It's Nick. He must be worried sick. I mean, I was thrown into the fire right before his eyes.
Yes, I'm also concerned about Luke. However, I believe Luke and Mr. Wright are certain to sense something is amiss and solve this mystery. We're all sure to meet up again soon.
Yeah, you're right, Professor.
For the time being, let's investigate this place as much as possible.
Investigate?
Indeed, this forest appears to be full of secrets. First, I was turned to gold and awoke to find myself here. And then you, Miss Faye, were transported here from the courtroom under the illusion of having been put to the fire. Perhaps this forest...
Uh-oh! How'd they manage to find us so fast? What should we do, Professor?
It appears they were lying in ambush. I'm afraid an altercation here is unavoidable.
These guys look like they've been hitting the gym. They're a lot bigger than the others.
Indeed. Leave this to me. Now, please step back, Miss Faye.
Knock him in the next week, Professor!
Now, just what is all the commotion? You were given a task to carry out, were you not? So what exactly do you think you're doing? Answer me. You know, she has Enoch Drebber's gold hand. Forgive us, oh great witch.
What? That's the witch from last time. What's she doing here?
Now, isn't this a strange sight? Two visitors from the witch trials,
A victim and an accused. Strange indeed. Come again? It was your fault we were part of those trials in the first place, you witch! My, this one has some fight in her. Relax, I do not plan to harm you too.
This marks the third time we have now met. Tell me, what exactly are you planning?
What? Professor, you two have met 3 times?
Yes, I first met her in London, prior to arriving at Labyrinthia, of course.
That's right. Now enough. Stand down.
You two are considered guests. These two are considered guests. That you are not to lay a finger on them. Is that clear?
Make sure the rest of the Shades get that message. Shades? Are they those creepy people in those weird robes?
Yes, mistress. As you command, O Great Witch.
Great Witch.
There is no need to be alarmed. You may relax.
I'm afraid I cannot oblige. Not as long as you are here. Tell me, what are you?
You know, from what I hear, you're a big fan of solving puzzles and mysteries, are you not? Then by all means, go ahead. You are free to investigate the Eldritch Woods to your heart's content.
Oh, awful pun. Putrid. The Eldritch Woods.
The answers to your questions are here. You're free to seek them.
You do not plan on having us captured?
You'll have to excuse the Shades' earlier behavior. They can be a bit overzealous at times. They were simply doing what was requested of them. Their task, as they call it. Anyone lost in these woods to be made a member of the Shade family, as it were. A member of the Shades? What does that mean? Like I said, you should seek out the answers for yourselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another engagement with a visitor of mine.
A visitor?
Until next time, Professor Herschel Layton. Whoosh. She disappeared. So Professor, the Great Witch they mentioned, they must be referring to her, right? She has to be Bezella.
Great Witch Bezella. If that woman were her, then that would make Eldritch Woods the home of all witches.
It just keeps getting curiouser and curiouser. So that means that the Shades, or whatever, are witches?
That is what we must find out. I believe there may be a very important clue or two hidden within the forest. There must be some reason why this forest has been kept a secret from the citizens of Labyrinthia. I also must wonder why this great witch is simply allowing us to do as we wish. It is slightly concerning.
Well, then there's no point in looking a gift horse in the mouth. I say we take our offer and check this place out. That way we'll rack up a ton of clues by the time we reunite with Nick. And since we'll be working together, I'll act as your temporary Luke. Right you are, Professor!
Well done. Thank you very much, Miss Faye. Now then, let's begin our investigation.
Yes, sir! Let's go, Professor.
I will be right back. The absolutely dog shit witch Bezella. Okay, I'll read these 2 new things and then I'll be right back. Because I gotta fill up the water. I'm dying out here. Espella's father, the storyteller, who writes the story that controls the fate of all Labyrinthians, considers the presence of the professor to be a form of corruption. It would seem the storyteller's removed me from the story. Where is this tale of his going? None other than the professor, having supposedly been turned to gold, who saved Maya from her fate. He says he had lost consciousness after his confrontation with the Great Witch. A gold statue of me. That's something I would quite like to see with my own eyes. The plot thickens, but I'll be right back, in a moment. Alright, we're back. We are back with more Layton versus Wright. Let's get back into the swing of things. And also, let me take a drink of this new water. Give me the coins! Give me the corns! These pots have been used in some sort of ceremony. There's no mistake, these are certainly very old. But you're just dying to check these relics, huh, Professor? Alright, fine, I'll talk to you.
Excuse me, we wanted to ask you a question real quick. What exactly do you do in this forest?
We live to serve the mistress and carry out her orders. The mistress speaks, and we obey.
Tasks? Like in Among Us? Is that like your job?
Yes, my task is to assist all newly initiated shades.
Assist newly initiated shades?
That must have something to do with what the Great Witch said earlier. Anyone lost in these woods is to be made a member of the Shade family. Although my task is made much more difficult when they run away. Why do they always run away? But we will not chase after you again. It is the mistress's orders. I see. So you do everything the Great Witch commands.
Hey, I bet you guys are always fighting over the good tasks, huh? Oh, I get stuck doing the Great Witch's laundry. Seriously though, you guys were really close to turning me into a shade earlier.
We create the Lucky Charms marshmallows. The worst shades are assigned to create the brown cereal pieces with no magic powers.
I'm seriously glad the professor came along when he did. Barnum is still fucking there.
Maya, what are you talking about?
What, you don't see him? He's up there on the top screen.
The top screen? Yeah, take some extra trail mix. We have a surplus.
Do you think this is a village? Do you think this is where the Shades live? It looks kind of like a village.
It would appear so. They seem to lead a very simple lifestyle.
But they look so magical and fantastical. I figured they'd live somewhere way more, well, magical and fantastical.
Now that you mention it, they don't appear capable of using magic, do they?
I guess if they did, they'd only end up back at the witch trials.
Remember, that may be the law within Labyrinthia, but the Great Witch rules this forest. It is doubtful that such a law would exist here.
Oh, that's true. You think we should tell them to just let loose? I bet they have some really flashy spells.
Let us focus our efforts on looking around the village first. There appears to be a path leading out on the other side, too. All I can do is carry out my tasks the best I can. Hope that one day I may be able to return to the town. Return? What do you mean? I'm not too sure myself. It's something I was told when I arrived. The Great Witch keeps a record of all the tasks we successfully complete. Then when our accomplishments outnumber our failures, she will consider returning us to the town. That's what I believe, and that is why I continue to toil away at my tasks.
So does this mean these guys aren't witches?
From the sound of his voice, it would seem this particular shade is male. However, according to what you told me earlier, all witches here are female.
So then who exactly are these Shades? Say, who are you?
My, how very direct. A shade is a shade. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, that wasn't really helpful.
Perhaps you can tell us what your particular task is. That I cannot tell you. Most Shades' tasks are closely guarded secrets. So, how's the task going? Working hard?
Huh? Oh, the task. Well, duh, of course we are. Speaking of which, what's your task?
My task is to prepare food for everyone. I'm actually trying to come up with the menu for today. I wouldn't exactly call my cooking appetizing or edible. I must do what our mistress commands.
Remind us not to stop by for dinner.
Did you say something?
Me? No, not a thing. Hey, good luck. Try not to blow up the kitchen.
Alright.
The bucket.
Boink boink. Hey, Poke. We're just chatting with the friendly witches in the woods who make the Lucky Charms. All right, let's go. Ooh, coins. There's a lot of coins in these woods too. They must also mint the hint coins and scatter them around. Oh! Somehow that clicked. Okay. What's up, Doc? I'm terrible at my task. The worst. I'm even more terrible at following orders. One small misstep and it'll be my fault. We have a serious situation on our hands. I feel sick just thinking about it. A serious situation? What kind of task do you have exactly? I can't say. The only thing I can say is I'm terrible at it.
Why are you so nervous anyway?
It's because she's watching. Always watching. She sits up there in her mansion and just keeps on watching. Mansion? You mean the Great Witch lives nearby? On the other side of the river. It's quite far, but she can see our every move. So it's across the river then?
Professor, we should run into her again there. It's where she lives after all.
The best course of action may be to try and make our way there. There are still many questions to be answered.
Yeah, then we'll finally see if she's the real deal or not, right, Professor?
That's right, Miss Faye. Let us make our way across the river.
All right, let's go to the lake. Or river, you know, either or. The terms are kind of interchangeable. Whoa, check out the beautiful scenery, Professor.
This is quite an open space, isn't it? Looking across the river, the Great Witch's mansion is slightly visible. Shady Roll's worst joint ever has to leave the woods.
Yeah, you can just about make out the roof from here. Hey, do you think the wall behind it could be Labyrinthia's outer wall?
That is quite possible. Which would mean these Eldritch Woods must be located directly outside Labyrinthia.
Huh? But isn't that kind of strange? The people in Labyrinthia said that nothing exists outside the town, didn't they?
Yes, well, the people of Labyrinthia are dumb bitches. Yes, quite. I too have heard the townsfolk make such assertions. In fact, the very gate we used to enter Labyrinthia disappeared as soon as we passed it. I believe there must be some kind of a trick behind it.
It looks like we've got quite a lot to discuss with Little Miss Great Witch, don't we?
That we do. Let us continue, Miss Faye. Let us commence forth. British? Hey, buddy.
Oh no, the bridge is out!
It's been completely destroyed. All that remains are a few bits of debris and a small boat floating across the shore. Are you two looking for a way to cross the river? Yes, that's right. Is there no other way across? There is a way across. I sure wish I knew what it was. I'm having a sort of mini crisis here. Why did I have to get stuck with the task of reporting a daily task progress to the witch? Granted, I get to bask in the presence of Mistress and take in her gorgeous visage, which is actually pretty amazing. But being unable to cross the river, I can't even carry out my task now. Let alone adore her unparalleled beauty.
Oh well, you know what they say, you either sink or swim. Hope you brought your bathing suits, we're swimming across.
I can't swim. Well, we'll have to find another way.
Wait a sec, Professor, can you not swim? It's okay, I bet you can flip your hat over and ride it like a boat. Feels like you could float on water real good.
Swimming has nothing to do with it, and I do not think using my hat as a boat would be the best idea, Miss Faye. I'll go across and fetch that small boat. You'll be able to jump across rather easily using the bits of debris on the water. I'll then be able to use the boat to create a path all the way across. Rest assured, Miss Faye, this is my specialty.
Hey, it's not a bad idea. You miss a beat, do you, Professor? Good luck.
Let's go. Bridge the gaps. Help the professor make a bridge for Maya by knocking the logs into the water. Move next to the logs and touch the hammer icon to knock them over. Think carefully about the direction and the order in which to knock over the logs. Okay. Boink. right. This isn't that bad. Boink. Okay, let's think. That's a twofer, so we want to do that one as well. Boink, boink. And then you take that one, and then we take this one from the left, right? Yeah! Yeah!
Let's see if I've proven myself. You should expect no less from a gentleman.
Let's go! Maya and the professor made it safely across. Yes, now I can give my mistress today's report. Thank you so much. I don't know how to repay you. It was no trouble. A broken bridge would be inconvenient to everyone after all. By the way, what kind of tasks did the Great Witch give to you? I'm itching to know.
Huh? What's our task? Let's see. Oh, that's it. We're puzzle solvers. Yep, that's right.
Puzzle solvers. Ah, of course. Yes, that makes sense. Well, you have both performed your task magnificently. Excuse me, I must report to the mistress. Now I can go back to truly enjoying my task. Farewell.
Whoa, he's really booking it. Man, we did something really good, huh, Professor?
That we did, Miss Faye. Now let us press on with our task. Let's go to the witch's place. Oh, mistress, mistress. Has something happened to the Great Witch? I went up to her room, but there was no answer. Oh, mistress, most venerable Great Witch.
Maybe she's just not in the mood to talk. Everyone has their days.
No, never. She would never do that. The mistress always answers us.
Wow. I gotta say I'm surprised. At least she's really faithful to you guys. Maybe she just stepped out?
If she stepped out, we would know. Oh, what could have happened to you, mistress? That reminds me. She mentioned there was a visitor waiting for her, or words to that effect.
Then that visitor must still be waiting around for her, right?
No, they are both inside the room.
Aha! I've got it! Zvati! This supposed visitor is really some shady ex-knight looking for revenge.
Miss Faye, please refrain from putting any terrible scenarios into his head. And please refrain from saying Zvati. Regardless, we must continue inside. It seems something rather serious is afoot. Boink.
Get in there! Oh my god, they're making
Lucky Charms marshmallows. They got the goop right out there. Mistress, please answer. Something, anything. If something were to happen to you,
Whoa, everyone's really freaking out.
Drugs? Yeah, Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Hey, maybe I should pretend to be the Zella. I can be all like, silence, minions!
Indeed. I wonder what could have happened here.
Maybe she turned your visitor into a gold statue.
Hopefully this one doesn't lose an arm.
Hello?
My task is quite an important one.
That's a ridiculously huge pot. I wonder what they're cooking in there.
You, stop! Do not interfere with my task!
Yeah, I'm sorry, I won't.
There appear to be two pots, each with a different substance being cooked.
Whoa, check that out, Professor. The color changed. How'd they do that?
While I agree changing color is rather peculiar, I'm more interested in its smell. It smells like marshmallows. I have a strange feeling I've smelled this very same odor somewhere before.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it does seem kind of familiar, doesn't it?
What about you? What you got? Talk to me! Red flour, mix in, stir. Red flour, mix in, stir. Red flour. What? I'm out! No more stirring, no more mixing. Are those not red flowers in that basket over there? Red flowers. Yes! I'm restocked! Back to mixing, back to stirring. This flower blooms just off the shore of the lake, does it not? It would seem your task is to mix these red flowers into the pot. Is that right? Red flour, mix in, stir. Red flour, mix in, stir.
Boy, he's seriously concentrating so hard he can't even afford to have a conversation. Wonderful weather today, wouldn't you say?
Red flour, mix in, stir. Red flour, mix in, stir. Ever the social butterfly, Miss Faye. Hey, you're new. Talk to me. Mix equal measures of blue and red. Ugh, I can't do it. This shade's task is proving to be quite challenging for her.
Isn't her task to mix the red and blue liquids together?
Yes, they must be combined in equal measures. For no matter how many times I try, I cannot get it. Please, can you help me?
Huh? You want us to help?
I must admit, I am quite fascinated by the mixing process at work here. Very well, let's give her a helping hand. Oh no! Not a goddamn juice puzzle. Fill the 8-liter container with the Shade's top secret green glowing potion. It takes equal measures of red and blue here to make this secret potion. Any other ratio will create an explosive black potion. Touch the container to fill it. Be careful not to overfill. Hey. Wait, no. Hold up. Okay, but now I need like one of each, right? Ooh. Like that, maybe. And then like that, yeah?
I've
Wow.
already seen the answer.
All my weakest links are like proving to be very
expect
fucking
no
easy
less
in this
from a
game.
gentleman.
Maybe I'm just getting better. Maybe they are that easy. I don't know. You did it. You actually did it.
I knew you could do it, Professor. Our shade friend here looks pretty pleased.
This liquid, it has a most mysterious glow. What type of dye they use? I get this scent. It smells oddly familiar. Perhaps I smelled it when arriving in this town. No. I believe I smelled that scent even before then, Mistress! Ah!
What the? What's wrong?
There's quite a bit of commotion coming from the entrance to that room. I believe something may have happened. Quickly, Miss Faye!
Right.
Let's schmoo. No, let's not schmoo.
Excuse me?
Ah!
Ah!
What gives? Could you please not scare me like that? Oh, apologies, there seems to be a great many of you gathered here. Has something happened inside? Something did happen. Oh, I can't even think about it. It's just so horrible.
So, what is this horrible thing that happened?
The mistress, the great witch, she's gone.
What? I totally didn't hear about this before.
Gone? Let's go over there. Let's figure out what's going on. Oh my god, there's wine and piss all over the floor. Oh, mistress, I knew something was destined to happen. I felt a premonition most disturbing. How did this happen? I saw no one enter or leave this room. The entrance to the room was sealed shut. Where could she have gone? What's up, buddy? That's...
Oh, whoa, no kidding, Professor.
It seemed the Shades made quite the mess searching for the Great Witch. Let's inquire with everyone in the room to get a better understanding of the situation at hand.
Right, how about we start with that shade over there?
A good suggestion, Miss Faye.
Excuse me, do you think we could ask you a couple questions?
Sure. What is it? It's not like I'm busy or anything. Could you perhaps describe to us what you saw when you entered the room? Yes, we all heard what sounded like a fight happening on the other side of the door. No matter how many times we called out to the mistress, there was no reply. We thought something might have happened to the mistress, so we forced the door open. When we got inside, she was nowhere to be found.
You say she was nowhere to be found, and the door was closed the whole time?
Yes, it was most certainly closed, but somehow the mistress managed to disappear.
So, let me get this straight. She disappeared from a sealed room, and the room was found in a big mess. Professor, you know what this means? This means magic must be behind it.
This is quite the peculiar situation. The Great Witch mentioned having to meet with a visitor. Do you happen to know if that person was in this room? A visitor. I faintly remember a visitor. I do remember hearing another voice. To be honest, I didn't actually see them. And there are no other exits present in this room. Is that correct? Correct. The main door is the only one.
Okay, so the Great Witch and her visitor both disappeared from the room. And even with all of these shades around, no one saw a single person enter or leave the room.
Or perhaps, Miss Faye, this visitor simply managed to stay incognito during the ensuing commotion. That is one possibility.
Huh? What do you mean, Professor?
No one had seen the visitor prior to the incident, so even if that person was seen in this room, clearly no one would have realized it was them.
But wouldn't an outsider stick out like a sore thumb? All the shades are just the same.
Indeed, any outsider would certainly stand out. I imagine the shades would certainly be quick to apprehend them. However, what if this person were to disguise themselves as a shade?
Oh, you could be right! Maybe they disguised themselves as a shade right before the others came into the room.
Precisely. The rather disheveled appearance of this room would immediately draw one's attention, thus proving the perfect distraction for the culprit to hide.
Okay, so where's the visitor now?
No one has left the room since we entered. Therefore, he or she must still be in this very room. They must be among us. Wait, Miss Faye, why are you laughing?
It's nothing, Mr. Layton. Professor Layton, carry on. Alright then, let's hurry up and catch him.
In order to do that, we must question everyone currently present in the room and gather some information. What do you mean? My apologies for troubling you once again. Could you please gather together everyone who entered the room? Yes, right away.
Who done it?
5 shades entered the room. It is unknown who entered first. Touch the letters A through E on the touchscreen to see each of the shades' comments. Listen carefully and work out the order they all entered the room. The first shade that entered the room is the culprit. Okay, drag and drop, but also poke and prod. One of the small ones came third.
You who stood ahead of me did not resemble me in size nor stature.
My robes were stained with this red liquid as I was carrying out my given task. It is unrelated. I was last to arrive. So that means you're third, right? He used to have me and not resemble me in size nor stature. Yeah, he's got like a hunchback and he's a lot taller, so that makes sense. But what does E say? There's always someone in front of me when I arrive. A little one trailed behind me. Alright, that tracks. So you're fine where you are. Those whose robes are stained with colored liquid were somewhere in front and behind me. Well, then that means I'm a little lost here. I had it for a second here, but then I sort of fucked it a little. I do think that him being the most vague and also, like, him saying there was someone in front of me makes me think that these are the first two, but I'm not sure about the rest. I mean, the small one has to be third, right? The roads were stained with colored liquid. Were someone in front and behind? Oh, wait, it doesn't say particularly. It just says somewhere in front. It doesn't have to be directly in front. So maybe this is fine. Give it a shot.
Let's see if I've proven myself.
Yeah, let's go.
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Great, solid detective work. It turns out the largest shade was the culprit all along.
It would appear you are not quite the same as the other shades present in this room. The one who was in this room with the Great Witch was you, was it not?
Impressive work, Sir Top Hat.
Hey, yo, wait, hold up.
What?
Bro, what the fuck?
Here?
That's my husband. I mean,
The
what?
Great Witch's visitor was in fact you, Inquisitor Barnum.
I have to say, that logic of yours is still as keen as ever, Sir Top Hat.
Logic coupled with careful, precise thinking can topple any mystery. So tell us, what exactly are you doing here in this place?
I might ask the same of the two of you. How can it be that both of you are still alive? You were turned into a gold statue, and was she not sent to the flames as a witch?
Hey, I am not a witch.
This must be the Great Witch's handiwork as well.
What? No way. Inquisitor Barnum? You didn't... Did you kill the Great Witch?
What on earth are you talking about? I remember doing no such thing.
You wretched liar. What have you done with the mistress?
Ooh, you can hear the mic peak on that one.
Spare me. The condition of this unkempt room is but the result of its equally unkempt master.
Insolence! None shall speak ill of the mistress!
Please stay calm. Inquisitor Barnum, please tell us the state in which you found this room. Tell us what happened here.
It would seem the presence of an Inquisitor has fouled the atmosphere with the stench of distrust. Very well. I will tell you what I know.
I did not think the situation would devolve to such a state. I only came seeking the one that could cast some light on the doubts that plague my mind.
Just who is this mysterious one?
You cannot say. Very well. Please continue, Inquisitor. I followed them and was led here to this strange forest. That is why I was here. I was aiming to put a stop to whatever plan the Great Witch was attempting to concoct. So you disguised yourself in their robes and made your way here to this room in hopes of foiling their plans. All those who doubt the storyteller and speak ill of his word are a threat to all of Labyrinthia and its citizens. Of course, the witch refused to speak with me, and as I reached for my sword... I lost consciousness. Perhaps it was one of her detestable magic spells. Magic? Lies! Your words are nothing but lies! I'm true to my word! That was what happened before you forced open the door. That is why I lost sight of the Great Witch was left stranded in this room. I had to make my escape a quick one in order to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. If you lost consciousness, then you did not see the Great Witch disappear. Is that correct? Regrettably so. Liar! You did it. Because of you, the Great Witch is... How many times must you accuse me? A court knight is always true to his word.
Wait! And how do you explain all this blood everywhere?
Actually, I do not believe this is blood.
What?
I did not draw my sword. No blood should have been spilt.
Well then, what is it?
It could be that strange liquid we saw the shades brewing earlier.
Oh, I think you're right. It sure smells like that.
Perhaps one of the jars containing the liquid was knocked over during the struggle. The liquid must have splattered into the middle of the room, thus creating the scene we now see before us.
I see. Now that you mention it, it does look like there's a broken jar on the floor over there.
But can there really have been no other way for the Great Witch to have escaped? According to the shades, there is not. The answer not clear. She must have used magic to disappear. Not quite. Magic is not the only method through which one can exit a locked room.
Hey, you saying this whole thing is like one giant puzzle, Professor?
She managed to disappear out of a locked room with no other apparent exits. What other method could there be? Regardless, we must search the room thoroughly for any clues.
You got it, Professor. I'm positive there's a clue or two lying around here somewhere.
Indeed, Miss Faye. Shall we begin? Don't just stand there. Stand there. Oh, what could this be?
Did you find something, Professor?
Miss Faye, please come take a look at this.
It's a throne.
This throne does not appear to have any of the red liquid on it.
Sure looks that way.
However, if we just move this to the side...
Ah, it must have gotten shoved here during Inquisitor Barnum's mad struggle. But what does this mean?
The throne does not have a single drop of red liquid on it, yet the wall behind it does. Why do you think that is?
Well, because the throne was in a different spot when Inquisitor Barnum was having the fight of his life?
Very sound reasoning, Miss Faye. And who do you think could have moved it?
Well, it must have been Inquisitor Barnum when he was battling it out tooth and nail.
It was not a battle fought with either teeth or nails, and I have no recollection of moving this throne at any stage. In other words, the only one who could have moved this throne was the Great Witch herself. And I believe moving this throne is in some way connected to what she did next.
Oh, what she did next? You mean her little disappearing act?
Wielding that logic you love so much. But remember, this is the Great Witch we are discussing. She could have easily used a magic spell to disappear. Lies! The mistress's disappearance is your doing. You'll return her at once. Please bring her back to us. Ah, you detestable knight! We won't forget this!
Hold on a sec. Where'd you guys get those weapons?
What weapons? Tell us what really happened here. Tell us! There is nowhere for you to run.
Uh-oh. This is not good. Inquisitor Barn looks ready to rip them to shreds.
Ha!
Ah!
Listen well, servants of the Great Witch. If you seek the truth, you must find it yourselves.
Whoa. No wonder Inquisitor Barnum is so famous around town. He truly is an incredible knight.
Damn right. I cannot waste any more time here. I must make haste and return to protect the storyteller. So, Top Hat, it was a pleasure crossing swords with you once again. An honor, good Inquisitor Barnum. Miss Faye.
Yeah?
Your courageous acts of bravery are worthy of my respect and admiration.
Courageous acts of bravery?
That is it for now. Until next time, farewell.
He's gone.
Perhaps the good Inquisitor has anticipated the Great Witch making another appearance. He must have thought it's more important to work out her next move rather than dwell on how she disappeared. Inquisitor Barnum is set on ensuring the storyteller's safety and continuing the fight against the witches. He is quite determined to stay true to his responsibility as an Inquisitor. Miss Faye, let's have one more good look around the room.
Right, let's find us some clues.
We are certain to find something that can solve the mystery of how the Great Witch managed to seemingly disappear. Let's continue our investigation.
Hey, Professor, take a look at the wall where the chair was. Does it look like that wall could be a door leading to a secret passage?
As I suspected, it would seem the Great Witch really did not disappear into thin air. Although it is still unknown by what method she was able to make Inquisitor Barnum lose consciousness, we can assume she took advantage of the situation and escaped through the secret passage.
But Professor, even if we go after her now, do you think we'd catch her? What should we do?
I believe she intended for us to discover this secret passage. It would seem she has us right in the palm of her hand. However, if we are to discover the truth, we must continue to move forward.
You said it. All right, let's get going, Professor.
Whew! Alright, that's a chapter done. Things are constantly happening. Fuck. On that note, though, I'm gonna call it here, and I will be back with more Layton versus Wright on Wednesday. Thank you for coming, thank you for staying, thank you for watching the show, and I will see y'all next time. Stay tuned for more Layton versus Wright, and in the coming weeks, I'm getting back to, and hopefully finishing, the Resident Evil retrospective. So, yeah, see you around.